Nerds! Happy Monday and welcome to week 3 of NaNoWriMo 2020. We're all super excited to start the week off strong.
And we are the third week, what?
I know. And I guess coming off of our 4-hour write-in yesterday, I don't know, I'm a little turned around, but we are making the most of it and we are going to get some words down on the page. So how are you guys all feeling today?
Ooh. What day is it?
I piled up after the 4-hour thing last night because I was super tired, but I could not fall asleep. So today I'm just like, oh.
So I think we're going to jump right into our first sprint on the 10, and just a bunch of us are on the clock. We're just getting back to work, getting writing done, doing all the things. So we'll go at the 10. We're going to start with a 10-minute warm-up sprint and then do 2 half-hour sprints so we can all really get into what we're doing and hopefully get some words accomplished. So if anyone has any questions, absolutely let us know in the discussion section. Let us know how you're doing on Nano so far. It has been a bit of a wild ride of a month, but I think it's going pretty okay.
Yeah, I'm
for
really
the most
impressed
part.
with how many people have shown up at the chats and all the words everyone's getting. I'm like, wow, this is putting me to shame. I'm
The
so happy for
people we
everybody.
had yesterday for like being the halfway point, like a bunch of people saying they're getting caught up and like still going, whereas it feels like, you know, it's usually the further you get into the month, the more people drop off. But we still have so many people writing.
Yay. I guess it's because everyone's home all the time. It's like, well, might as well write a book.
Yeah, we've got
I'll be curious to see the stats at the end of the month from Nano of just like if there's more winners this year or anything like that.
Yeah, we've got Stephanie in the discussion section who just hit 35K last night. Matan just hit 25K. You guys are on track. I'm still so far behind, but I'm still here, still writing.
That is definitely what matters.
Yeah.
We also this year, I've noticed, have had a lot of people say they're doing it for the first time, which I always think is really exciting. Like, welcome to the insanity.
We've also got people having laptop problems in
Oh,
the
dear.
discussion section.
And more
Several
people sharing
people.
word
Yes.
counts, which is great.
Yeah, it seems to be the day for technical difficulties. Helen was here right before we started, and then like half of her stuff just lost power. So
Power just went out for no reason.
I guess so. There's so many word counts in here. They're all like so good. Like, wow. Do you guys want to come like write my physics essay for me? Like, wow. Headphone Book says 20K. Shadow Slayer says 10K. Caitlin hit 30K. Xentite. Janik went from up to 20K last night. Sierra at 30K earlier. Are at 17,000. Oh my gosh, you guys.
the Bird of Inferno looking to get to 40K during this write-in. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Super, super impressed with all of this. Okay, so we've got about a minute to go before our first writing sprint. This is going to be a 10-minute warm-up sprint. Our theme for today is going to be Netflix shows because, yes, we have them. So our first prompt is going to be Julie and the Phantom, something that has been gone returns, as if from the dead. But as always, the prompts are completely optional. If there's something you think you can use for your story, absolutely feel free to go for it. If not, that's okay too. We will leave the prompt in the chat and on the ticker. And how much more time do we have to kill? 30 seconds. Just stretch the writing muscles for a few seconds.
Start your fingers. Wrist exercises.
Ready
30 seconds, enough time to figure out what's happening in my book. Probably not.
That's why I like the warm-ups.
I still have about 5K before I hit the next like thing that I have planned. So just gonna kill some time.
So we are going. Oh, somebody already set up the banner. Very nice, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, it is the 10 on my clock, so we are going to start up, and we will check back in 10 minutes. Good luck. And that's time. How'd that go for everyone?
Presente.
Great.
Well, we got Helen back, so we'll call that a very successful sprint.
Yes, we figured out the power situation, and I got 83 words.
Very nice.
Oh, great. I redid
So
Excel
good.
spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet.
Please, when I ask you for something, please just do it right the first time.
Never. 219 for me.
Yeah. I'm using this as like a productivity sprint, putting the finishing touches on edits for our next video that's going up on the Nano channel. So I've got everything except for transitions in one
So close.
section.
I can't wait to see it. It's going to be really funny.
So that I can. I'm really excited.
Let us know in the discussion section how all of you are doing. We've got some really great word counts coming in.
We had a Kaylee Books said, "Hey, don't forget about doing reading lives later on after Nano." And we were just talking about this. Kelly just made like a Google Doc for stuff that we're gonna do in the new year, and that is on that list.
Like, it's nice to have the dedicated writing time. I really like the idea of having like, this is the time where I just sit down and read.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that'll be nice. So I'm reading a lot less lately because I used to read or listen to audiobooks on my commute. And so I would have like guaranteed like hour and a half every day of just straight reading. And now I don't have that anymore because my commute is I get out of bed and I walk to the other room where my desk is. So can't beat traffic, but I don't get a lot of reading done in the mornings anymore.
Yeah. I'm trying to find new ways to work it into my schedule, but it's a work in progress.
I've started doing audiobooks anytime I'm cleaning the house. If I'm cleaning, I'm listening to an audiobook, and that has helped some.
Cleaning or for me cooking dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started getting back into baking, and so I just put an audiobook on and like bake muffins or something. Because then you get to read, and then at the end of it, you get to have muffins.
Win-win.
Yeah, there's no lose situation.
All right, so do we want to jump into our next sprint at the 25? We're going to go for half an hour this time. And our next Netflix-themed prompt is The Queen's Gambit. One of your characters shows surprising natural ability in an unconventional skill. I've been watching that show, and it's fun.
I really want to watch it, but I haven't made the time to do it yet.
Same.
Yeah, we've been kind of slowly going through it, just an episode every couple of days, but well worth it. There's definitely a different kind of story. Or like a very familiar kind of story that's only really been told about dudes to this point. So
It's about chess
Now I
players,
really
right?
want to watch.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like she was a child product. The main character was a female child prodigy chess player. It's all fictional, but kind of based on a lot of different real world chess things. And it makes chess seem interesting. So
Cool.
We've got a lot of fans of Queen's Gambit in the discussion section. Amy said, Nano has made a huge dent in my TV time. I miss it.
halfway there, which is so strange, but yes.
I feel personally attacked every time you say that. Week 3, halfway there.
I've been watching Dash and Lily, which is kind of fun because I'm writing like a YA rom-com, and that's what that is. But it's also like so good that I'm like, oh, my book will never be this good.
Your book will be better.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Not this month, but that's okay.
That show
Glad to-
has
glad
had
to hear
a
it's
lot of
over.
revisions and a lot of money poured into it.
I know. But
All right.
I aspire to those levels of cute is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
And we know you will get there. So much cute. Okay, we got 5 seconds, so we are ready to go. This one is going to go from the 25 to the 55.
Sprint.
all the words. Good luck, and we will check back in half an hour.
Woo.
And time. How'd that go?
Good.
Rachel's in the zone.
I think I got like 600-ish words into this essay. So
Very, very good.
I'm happy.
What's the essay on?
The shame that Aboriginal people feel due to colonization in Canada.
That many words on that heavy a topic is definitely a job well done.
I only need like 400 more words and the essay is done. I'm so close.
Some good ones in the chat too. We've got 352, Bianca 541, Tiara 472, Headphone Books 497. Yeah.
I managed to finish my chapter and then did some work rather than start a new one, which I'll do on the next sprint.
Ask. Mia E says, I'm starting to regret writing a contemporary novel. What kind of conflict should I put? I can talk about that for a second since I am also writing a contemporary. When it comes to conflict, I always kind of like to come back. I say this a lot, but kind of to this idea of like, what does your character want? Like, what are they trying to accomplish? And then your conflict can be really like anything that gets in the way of that. So if they're trying to like, if you have a character trying to like get a certain job, then like, what's going to happen that's going to like make them late for their interview, or what other like candidate is applying that like they're worried about losing the job to, for example. I really, really like interpersonal conflict in contemporary books. So whether that's like they're not getting along with someone in their family or one of their friends or one of their frenemies, and like other people can be a really, really good source of conflict. Those are kind of my recommendations off the top of my head. I don't know if anyone else wants to throw anything out there.
More generally speaking, don't forget about your subplots, that your main plot isn't everything that's going on in your book, more likely than not. So what are some of the conflicts your secondary characters are getting into? What are some of the other important relationships in your main characters' lives that are, you know, intersecting as all of the other big dramatic stuff is going on? So try to look beyond that like main road and see what else is happening that'll let your reader get to know your characters.
We also have AV asking, would a memoir be categorized as contemporary? No, a memoir is a memoir. Contemporary is a genre of fiction. Memoirs are nonfiction, so I'd just call it a memoir.
Or asked, are people labeling chapters? My draft is a bunch of very long paragraphs with some dialogue. That is totally okay. I am a chapter labeler for sure, because I like to have a start and end point and feel like I've done a chunk, but definitely not the only way to do it.
Sometimes people find it easier to write it all out anyway and then figure out their chapter breaks later.
Yeah, once you have a better idea of the whole plot, maybe it'll be easier to kind of figure out what the different pieces are. All good. So I guess we will jump into our final sprint of the day in about a minute. This will be another half hour as we get more words, more work, all of that fun stuff done. I'm going to find the prompt. Oh, the dogs are everywhere. Okay, our prompt for this one is going to be also Netflix themed, and it is The Crown. The pressures of leadership are starting to weigh on one of your characters. Because that's what I was watching this morning while I was working. So I will put that in the chat and in the ticker. As always, that is completely optional, but there's lots of historical goodness to get inspired by on The Crown. And 20 seconds. Let's get the banner ready because I don't think Megan's here right now. And we are going from the hour to the half hour. Good, good. All right. It is just about go time, so we will check back in half an hour Good luck and happy writing. And that's time.
There's a guy outside my window trying to do a handstand, and it was really distracting. He was doing a good job.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible. Let us know in the discussion section how you all did. That was our final sprint of the day, and it feels like we had a pretty productive session. Sorry, Helen, go ahead. Should I say something?
Helen finished
Oh,
her.
Yeah. Finish my essay.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm. I realized like a couple minutes into the last sprint that I just like went into like data entry mode and just missed all of the like the countdown and the like we're done, we're moving on to the next one. So I'm like, I haven't called it for a while. I should check back. And it's like the
You
next
were in
sprint's
the
at the
zone.
30, and I'm like,
Nothing wrong with that.
it's like 10 after the hour. What have I missed? Oh my god! It's like so in the zone.
That's
I
what we're
got
here
work done,
for.
so that's good. Mm-hmm.
Lots of great word counts. Azure Skies, 548. Skylar, oh, wait, where's 448? Nothing's moving. Heather got 166. John got 370. Ali Tong, 567. I feel like it's also a nice mix of people who have written with us on the channel for a while and some less familiar faces who may be new around here. So if you are either of those types of people, thank you so much for joining us. This would not be any fun without all of you.
Ali
Anything
Tong
else?
also kind of asked, well, I don't know if it was a question, commented on writing romantic tension. Sounds like specifically like not just having your characters get together too fast, I think is maybe the issue. So basically just like you can look for things that are going to get in the way. Those can be internal or external. So external is like, you know, someone walks into the room when they're about to kiss. Internal would be like, Ali mentioned specifically like the characters just reunited. And so something like that internal would be like, well, maybe you're not sure if the other person still likes you. So you're hesitant. But...
Yeah, and I think tension is also that like very clear vibe that the characters want to be together, whatever the reasons are that they're not. So those like quick glances and longing looks when you don't think they're paying attention and all of those nice little things.
You can always like think of the things that like you like that have really good romantic tension. I mentioned I'm working on Lily right now. I think that's a really good example. And just like maybe revisit some of those things and just kind of take notes of like, here's what's making me know that they want to be together or should be together. And here are all the like things that are getting in the way, like the internal like things they're feeling that are like making them hesitant or holding them back, and then like maybe external conflicts. And then you can like use a lot of those same kind of ideas and just tweak them to fit your story.
Yeah, and you can look at their past. If they mentioned that they've just been reunited, like could you tweak what happened in their past a little bit so that it's adding more conflict now to where like they might be experiencing and thinking like, oh, I think this person might like me, but when we last saw each other, this happened, which makes me doubt it, or something like that. Or in the in-between time, this has happened.
Alrighty, so that is it for today's write-in. Our next one is going to be on this channel on Friday at 7:30 Eastern time. So kind of a Friday night winding down from the week, getting a head start on those weekend word counts kind of thing. Hopefully we will see you all there. Thank you so much for joining us. This was fantastic, and we will see you all next time. Bye.